We're here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Cause we showing up. Cause when it's going down, bet we going up. I had to level up the team. Loud. Now it's rebel everything. Let's get it. No limit. I get it.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Ryan Wu. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And we're underway from Seattle. The Tigers could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Popped up. Crawford takes it in for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Parker Meadows.
Yeah, and just one hit in the series coming in, so this pitching staff has really had his number. I'm sure he's maybe a little frustrated about it too, so we'll see if the trend continues or if he brings a little extra fire to the plate. Yeah, I know you like that fire, Boog, kind of like your hair. See if he can get something going in this one.
Kerry Carpenter stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Man at second. Jackknifes out of the way. Just getting started here in Seattle. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number two.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Off the plate, ball one.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. And that's the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ball one.
One, two now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. One away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Brendan Donovan.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
On the ground to third. A sliding stop over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. That
That's
one
a ball.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Just missed.
Out.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word.
Back in Seattle, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6. the third baseman, Colt.
Now here is Colt Keith.
That's a ball.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
Here's Jahmai Jones. 4 for 7 in this series, so he's been good.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball 1.
A little bit high. Ball 2. That's in at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging. One gone here.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Center field, Meadows gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 20, Luke.
Luke Raley now at the plate. And the 0-1.
Ball inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And now
Ball
it's
two.
even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at T-Mobile Park, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Inside, ball 1. Ball inside.
High fly ball, right field. Canzone settles under it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Spencer.
Here comes Torque to the plate.
Ball 1.
When you
That's
get ahead in the
outside.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Top of the third, no score. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit, I'm coming through, you know we with the click, I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit, I'm coming through, you know we with the click. Hold up, now who that? It's me, oh yeah, I do that. Hit him with the heat, turn up, now who that?
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So up next, Cole Young. And that
Ball.
is downstairs. Ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
A Rosarena, the board here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time, he's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A 3-run dinger. Home run number 10 of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Comes up empty.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Breaking ball, and that got him
right there.
Up next to the Mariners.
Man at first. Here's Josh Naylor.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Saved second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
He's
the
safe.
throw won't get there in time, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Dominic Panzone will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. Space the plate, strike one. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 again.
Ball.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Rodriguez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Casey Mize is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Grant Herter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Brendan Donovan digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Could use a
Ball,
ground
that's
ball
off the
here.
plate.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away here in the last half of the third.
Ball 2.
Goes down looking. Donovan thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That misses.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it's 1-0.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Did he
Checks
go?
his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 3-run shot for Seattle. 3 innings complete. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win until the comeback. I'm not the one that you should play with. Better stick with who you came with.
On to extra innings. Kerry Carpenter, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
In the air on the infield. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time.
That's a ball.
The Tigers trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Popped in the air, left field. Raley under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Parker Meadows. Flied to center his first time. Ground ball, left
Foul ball.
side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's down.
And that one clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That misses.
Ball 2.
And the count's even at 2. Good
Ball
eye in
3.
that spot. on the ground. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So 2 down. The batter now, Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Stays alive. Meadows off of first with 2 away. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Out towards left center. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 3 and the Tigers nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shut them down. Who really go? They love the power and respect. We got them both. I tell them we can start a fight. Who wanna show?
All one. Hey!
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. Randy Arozarena hits one out. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Hey!
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A 1 down. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Outside.
That's out.
And that is ball one. Foul ball there. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ripped on a line.
Nope,
And
that's foul.
Foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. Chop to third. Keith. Play made. That ends the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
You can see my demeanor. I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face.
Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the fifth. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now, Jahmai Jones.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's outside.
The Mariners leading by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Slider right there.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one to first. Naylor takes it himself, and the first 2 set down to the top of the fifth.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Dylan Dingler. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, the first
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. A little bit low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone! He flexes his power with that swing. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
So digging in, Dominic Panzone. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He is struck out and he is walked. Ripped on a line to center. Meadows in position, and there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, Baez whips it to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. We're through 5. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Gleyber Torres, the next to hit.
Gleyber Torres.
Nope.
Torres, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one missed, now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The M's leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. One, two now.
Come on, Brian.
Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Let's go, Mariners.
On the ground, right
Foul.
side. And foul ball. To kick the 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That
Foul
one is
ball.
foul, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. First pitch
0-1.
doesn't find the zone. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Green wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show.
We don't need no play. Shoot like Z-Bo. Big old teams with the team. Had a stand for. Cough a ball. Hit the shot.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Scott Efros. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Leading off, Luke Raley.
The left fielder, Luke Raley.
foul ball. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. And
That's
another ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it's even up. That's a little bit low. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Cole Young up next for the Mariners.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Here we go, Cole.
That one way outside, and that's ball 2.
Come on, Cole.
Arozarena stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Cole.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
the batter, number 3, shortstop, JP.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Scott Efros done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Tyler Holton taking over on the mound.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one almost got him.
Three-two, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Mariners lead one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back in Seattle. Well, Siggy, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
Gets him to chase after that one. The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Casey Legumina getting loose out there. Criswell also throwing. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Ball one.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So up next, Colt Keith. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball one.
The Mariners leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit weakly on the ground. On to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
Jahmai Jones getting ready to hit. Close one doesn't get the call. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
Hey!
Swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park, Cal Raleigh steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Josh Naylor will hit next. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 8, Dominic.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Gets him to chase after that one. Raleigh, the runner at second with 1 away.
Come on, Dominic.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Mariners.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Holt departs. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan Hanafy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's a guy who does it all. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Casey Legumina. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Ball. ball. That's out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
three.
get the call. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Rayleigh towards the line. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Torkelson at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball. That's
Meanwhile,
inside.
activity in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo preparing to come on if needed. And a foul ball. The 1-2 swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Outside. That's a ball.
This one in the air. Crawford. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Carpenter.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And he swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Foul ball still 0-2. Dingler, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, Casey.
No, that's low.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Dingler around third. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Casey Legumina done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Edward
Mariners,
Bizardo gets the ball now.
93.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Bizardo.
At the plate, Riley Green, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And a 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a pop-up. Raleigh under it. And that is that. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
You need, can't see, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see. I had a vision. We was on top.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest up and throwing. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Hey!
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Well struck left field, carrying well. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young.
Ball, that's inside.
He's getting a
Nope,
little
inside,
frustrated
ball two.
out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The M's up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 3-1. And that's outside ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Back to the top of the order now. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Young over at first with 1 away. And he grounds one to the right side, but that rolls foul. And that one moves his feet.
That's ball 2.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Young coming home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done, drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Brennan Hanafy won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One out, runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Just missed.
That's inside.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles underneath it. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the
The
ballpark.
right fielder, number 8.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now for Seattle, Dominic Panzone. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Through 8 full, the Mariners out front here, 8-1. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That's in there. Strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found his own. Here's the challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
A righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's a 3-0. And a swing and a miss. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's bad. Gone. And they cut into the deficit.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at-bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, and did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Javi Baez digs in right side. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keith wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
1 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Jahmai Jones. Off
Ball,
the
that's
mark
outside.
there. And that is ball 1.
Hey!
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball, that's out.
Two runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Edward Bizzardo is done.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Mariners, Cooper Criswell.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Dylan Dingler. Out there to center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners salvage the finale of this three-game series.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask something.
Saw the northern lights today. It's been